Good afternoon, friends. So, today we are going to solve the remaining questions in the trigonometry chapter, that is the applications of trigonometry. So, without wasting our valuable time, so let's start the session. So, this is page number 60. This is page number 60 in the applications of trigonometry. Okay. So, here this is the eighth question. So the eighth question says that a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of the pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. Find the height of the pedestal. So here nothing but pedestal means just like a stand. So just like a stand. So on this, there is a statue. There is a statue. So there is a statue. So what he is saying, a statue 1.6 meters tall here. So this statue, it is how much? 1.6 meters tall. Okay. So it is standing on a pedestal. Pedestal means at some, just like a stage. It is standing on a stage. So the height of the statue is 1.6 meters. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. So just you can assume the figure like this. This is the statue. AB be the statue. Next BC be the pedestal. So here is some point on the ground. A, B, C. This is the D point. Okay. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. So this is the top of the statue, the angle of elevation from here, like this. It is how much he is saying? 60 degrees. It is making a 60 degrees. 60 degrees, okay. And from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. From here, it is making what? How much? This is the pedestal, no? Once again. Top of the pedestal. So this is the pedestal part. Okay. So here it is making an angle of how much? 45 degrees. So this is the 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Find the height of the pedestal. So we want to find the height of the pedestal BC. So here AB is the height of the statue. Next, BC is the height of the pedestal on which the statue is standing. Now, so first take triangle DAC. Take triangle DAC. So here what is the total angle? Tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite by hypotenuse is equal to, so what is the opposite? AC by, so what is the hypotenuse? No, this is the opposite, and hypotenuse is DC. Opposite by, sorry, opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. Okay. Opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. That is equal to adjacent is what? DC. Okay. Next one. So, but here what he is given in the AC means what here? AC is equal to AB plus BC. AB plus BC. So we know that AB is the height of the statue. AB is the height of the statue. AB is the height of the statue. Now here next one. AB is the height of the statue. Now we know that tan 60 is equal to root 3. Root 3 is equal to AC means AB plus BC. AB means what is the value of AB? 1.6. 1.6 plus BC. We don't know BC. BC by next one adjacent. Adjacent. Adjacent means DC. DC. Okay. So this is equation 1. Now take triangle DBC. DBC. Here angle is 45 degrees. Tan 45 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent is equal to opposite is BC by adjacent is DC. BC by DC. Okay, so that is equal to tan 45 means 1 is equal to BC by DC. So on doing cross multiplication, BC is equal to DC. BC is equal to DC. This is equation number 2. Now substitute BC is equal to DC. Substitute BC is equal to DC in equation 1. In equation 1, then what we will get? Root 3 is equal to 1.6 plus BC means DC. DC by DC. DC by DC. So again here I will solve here next one. Okay, now I will solve here. So after this I will solve here. So root 3 is equal to okay, root 3 is equal to sorry. So do here cross multiplication. Root 3 DC, it will become root 3 DC is equal to 1.6 plus DC. Okay, now root 3 DC, make DC on left side, minus DC is equal to 1.6. Take DC as common, we will get root 3 minus 1 is equal to 1.6. So DC okay. So DC into root 3 means 1.732 minus 1 is equal to 1.6. So we get DC into 0.732 is equal to 1.6. DC is equal to 1.6 by 0.732. So DC is equal to, so what we will get here? So on solving DC we will get, so we have to solve 1.6 divided by 0.732. 0.732. Okay. So solve it. And finally you will get the answer DC. So DC. So DC is nothing but what? DC is equal to BC. DC is equal to BC. So if we get DC value, that is equal to BC. So BC means what? It is the height of the pedestal. Height of the pedestal. Okay. Try to solve this one. DC is equal to 1.6 divided by 0.732. Okay. That is the final answer. You have to solve that one. Okay. Next one. Next question. Next question. This is the 8th one. Next we are going to solve the 9th question. Next we are going to solve the 9th question. Okay, next question. So now it is the ninth question. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees. The angle of elevation of the top of a building. So this is the building. Okay, this is building. A, B is the building. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of a tower is 30 degrees from the foot of a tower. So this is the tower. Here it is foot. A, B, this is C, this is D. So D is the foot. From here, someone is observing that the angle of elevation from the foot of the tower it is like this. It is how much? 30 degrees. Okay. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the, again from here, this is the foot of the building. Here someone is watching like this. From the foot of the building to top of the tower. It is how much the angle? 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Okay. If the tower is 50 meters high, this tower CD, it is 50 meters high. The tower is 50 meters high. Find the height of the building. Now find this one. Find the height of the building. So it is a very simple question. Okay. So based on the question, we have to understand the language of the question. So based on that, we have to draw the figure. Okay. Next one. Here, see. So here, first take triangle BCBD. First one. Take triangle CBD. CBD. Okay. So here we can take tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent is equal to opposite by adjacent. So what is the opposite side? CD. Adjacent is BD. So what is the value of CD? 50. By adjacent is we don't know. B, keep it like that. So tan 60 means how much? Tan 60 means root 3 is equal to 50 by BD. Then on doing cross multiplication we get BD is equal to 50 by root 3. 50 by root 3. Okay. So this is equation number 1. Now second point. Take triangle from here this side. Take triangle what? ADB. Second one. Take triangle ADB. ADB. Okay. Here what is the angle? 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent is equal to opposite side is we don't know. It is the height of the building. It is the adjacent side. Adjacent side means what? BD. BD. Okay. So that is tan 30 means how much? 1 by root 3 is equal to AB means we don't know. AB by BD means 50 by root 3. 50 by root 3. Okay. On solving what we will get? Cross multiplication. AB cross multiplication. AB root 3 is equal to 50 by root 3. 50 by root 3. Okay. So again, what happens? Root 3 into root 3 is 3. Am I correct or not? So AB is equal to root 3 into root 3 is 3. 50 by 3. So AB is equal to nearly 16.2 meters approximately. Okay, 16.2 meters. So the height of the building is how much? 16.2 meters. So like this we have to solve the question. So this is the how much which question? Question number I think ninth question. Yes, it is the ninth question. It is the ninth question. Now 10th question. Now we have to solve the 10th question. 10th question. Okay. I think you have understood this question. Okay. So what decides your answer is you have to draw a perfect picture based on your imagination. Based on your imagination, this is the tower, this is the building, like that. Okay. Okay. Next question. Next one is the 10th question. So what the 10th question says? Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road. Okay, on either side of the road. So this is the road, this is the pole, this is also the pole. So in the question he is given that both the poles are of equal height. Both the poles are of equal height. Two poles of equal height are standing opposite each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meters wide. This road is 80 meters wide. Okay. So this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. From a point between them on the road, the angle from a point between them. So I will write somewhat bigger size. So this is the road, this is one tower, this is the other one, having both the equal heights A, B, C, D. So the width of the road is 80 meters, total 80 meters. So in that what he told, from a point between them on the road, this is the point E on the road. Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degrees and 30 degrees. So this is how much? 60 degrees. Okay, this is how much? 30 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees, 30 degrees respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the pole. Distance of the point from the poles. So this is the total now. Total is 80. So assume this is x. So the remaining, this is how much? 80 minus x. Now solve the question. So now AB be the height of the tower. Okay. Triangle AEB from triangle AEB from triangle AEB tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite. Opposite means AB by adjacent means BE. That is equal to opposite is AB. We don't know. B is x. X. Now tan 60 means root 3. Root 3 is equal to AB by x. So that is equal to, doing cross multiplication, root 3 x is equal to AB. Root 3 x is equal to AB. Root 3 x is equal to AB. Now again, so CD is the height of another tower of equal length. So which means what? CD is equal to AB. CD is equal to AB. Okay. Now from triangle CED tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite side is ED by adjacent is ED. ED means 80 minus x. 80 minus x. Okay. So here tan 30 means how much? 1 by root 3 is equal to CD means what? AB. AB means how much? CD means AB. CD is equal to AB. So AB by 80 minus x. So we know that again from here AB is equal to how much? Root 3x. Root 3x. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AB is root 3x by 80 minus x. 80 minus x. So here continue. So on doing cross multiplication, root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3x is equal to 80 minus 6. 80 minus x. Okay. So 3x minus x, if it comes to left, it will become plus x is equal to 80. 3x plus x, 4x is equal to 80. X is equal to 80 by 4, 4 1 is 4, 20 here. So x is equal to 20 meters. So this one is how much? 20 meters. Okay. Next thing, 80 minus x. 80 minus 20, this is 60. So from one pole it is 20 meters at a distance. From another it is having a distance of 60 meters. Okay. So next we have to find what height of the pole. Height of the pole. Okay. Height of the pole. AB is pole. So AB is the height of the pole. Okay. Then we know that AB is equal to root 3x. That is equal to root 3 into 20 is equal to 20 root 3 meters is the height of the pole. So it is the height of the pole. I think you have understood the answer like that. So draw two poles A, B, C, D. So they are on either side of the road. So the width of the road is 80 meters. From some point on E, a person is observing the one pole at an angle of 60 degrees. From there itself, he is making an angle of 30 degrees elevation from the other pole. So like this, we have to solve the answer. Okay. So this is the 10th question. Now we are going to solve the 11th question. Now we are going to solve the 11th question. Okay. 11th question is related to a TV tower stands vertically on the bank of a canal. Okay. Okay. Just little bit. Wait once again. Okay, next question. 11th question. Second question. A TV tower stands vertically on the banks of a canal. Okay. Banks on the banks of a canal. From a point on the other bank, directly opposite to the tower, the angle of. Okay. Let's see. This is the tower. A B the tower. From a point on the bank of a river, from a point on the other bank, directly opposite the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower makes a 60 degrees. So here is some canal. So on the bank of the canal, some person is observing the elevation at an angle of 60 degrees. Okay. 60 degrees. From another point 20 meters away from this point on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower. 20 meters away like this. This is 20 meters away. From here he is making another angle of elevation. 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Okay. 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. Find the height of the tower and width of the canal. Okay. So A, B, C, D. Okay. Now here, first take. So AB be the height of the tower. This AB be the height of the tower. Just 1 second. So AB be the height of the tower. BC be the width of the canal. BC be the width of the canal. Okay. Now from triangle ACB tan 60 degrees is equal to AB by BC. AB by BC. Okay. So tan 60 means how much? Root 3 is equal to AB by BC. So on doing cross multiplication, BC is equal to AB by root 3. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 1. Okay. So next point here, take triangle ADB. Take triangle ADB. Here we have angle 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite is AB. AB by adjacent is DB. Adjacent is DB. In which DB is equal to DC plus CB. DC plus CB. Okay. DC plus CB. DC plus CB or BC. CB or BC. So tan 30 means 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by DC means how much? 20. DC means how much? 20. 20 plus BC. BC means AB by root 3. AB by root 3. So I'm solving 1 by root 3 is equal to AB by 20 into root 3, 20 root 3 plus AB by root 3. So again here, okay. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AB into 20 by 20 root 3 plus AB. Sorry, root 3 by 20 root 3 plus AB. Okay, now do the cross multiplication. 20 root 3 plus AB is equal to AB into root 3 into root 3 is 3. Root 3 root 3 is 3. So 20 root 3 is equal to 3 AB. If we transfer this side, it will become minus AB. 20 root 3 is equal to 2 AB. AB is equal to 20 root 3 by 2. 2 1 ja, 2 10 ja. So AB is equal to 10 root 3. So AB means what? This one height. It is 10 root 3 meters. 10 root 3 meters. Now what we have to find? We have to find the BC, which is the width of the canal, Okay. So from triangle, I think what is BC here directly given? BC is equal to AB by root 3. We know the value of AB. AB is 10 root 3. 10 root 3 by root 3. Root 3 gets cancelled. BC is equal to 10 meters. So this BC is the 10 meters, which is the width of the canal. So BC is the width of the canal, it is 10. It is this one 10 root 3, like that. So this is the answer. So now we are moving to the next question. Okay, move to the next question. Okay, moving to the next question. So my request to all you is that just all are watching, but no one is giving their views, likes, and they are not subscribing. So my kind request is that share these videos as much as possible to your fellow classmates and your neighbors, relatives, whoever they may be. Okay, moving to the next question. So the next question. From the top of a 7-meter building to it is the 12th question. It is the 12th one. So 12th one. From the top of a 7-meter high building A, B, which is 7 meters. Okay. The angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degrees. From here, there is a cable tower. This one is C. The angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degrees. So the person is here somewhere. A, B, C, here D. The angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower is 60 degrees. From here, it is top 60 degrees. Now this is the horizontal. This is making 60 degrees. Okay. And the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degrees. The angle of depression of its foot is 45 degrees. Angle of depression of foot is 45 degrees. It means what? From here itself, this is making an angle of 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Foot is 45 degrees. It means this one. This is 45 degrees. Okay. 45 degrees. Foot. 45 degrees. Right. So here you don't get confused. From angle of elevation means you are making the view from ground to topmost side. Angle of depression means from top side to below, like that. So this is 45 degrees. What he is saying next one? 45 degrees. Determine the height of the tower. It's a very easy question. Determine the height of the tower. This one. We have to determine this one, height of the tower. So very simple question. CA is the height of the tower. Height of the tower. AB is the height of the building. Height of the building. Okay. Next one. From triangle A D B, from triangle A D B. Now what is the angle here? A D B angle is 45 degrees. Tan 45 degrees is equal to opposite side is, one second, opposite side is A B by opposite is A and adjacent is B D. Okay. Now tan 45 means how much? 1 is equal to AB by B D. So AB is equal to B D. This is equation 1. Okay, next one. Now take triangle C D B. C D B. Now here tan 60 degrees is equal to opposite side is what? CB or BC by BD. BC by BD. So tan 60 means how much? Root 3 is equal to BC means how much? BC means BA or AB. AB plus AC. AB plus AC by BD. AC by BD. Okay, here just one second. Okay, let's see here. Root 3 is equal to, so BD means what? AB. BD means AB. So AB plus AC by, in the place of BD we can write AB. AB. Okay. So then do cross multiplication. Root 3. Root 3 AB is equal to AB plus AC is equal to AB plus AC. So root 3 AB minus AB is equal to AC. Is equal to AC. So root 3 minus 1 into AB is equal to AC. So what is the value of AB? AB is 7 meters. 7 meters. So 7 into root 3 means 1.732 minus 1 is equal to AC. So 1.732 minus 1 is 0.732. 7 into 0.732 is equal to AC. So what will be the answer? So on multiplying, AC is equal to 7 into 0.732. What we will get? AC is equal to 0.732 into 7. 732, no? Okay. 7 to the 14. 7 3 21, 22. 7 7 14 is 51.7005. 5.124. 5.124 is the height of the tower. Height of the tower. So what is the value? 5.124. 5.124. This is the final answer. So this is the final answer. This one is 12th question. This one is the 12th question. 12th question. Okay. Next one, 13th question. 13th question. So we are going to solve the 13th question. Thirteenth question. 13th question. Okay, let's see the 13th question. Next one is the 13th question. Okay, 13th question. As observed from the top of a 75-meter high lighthouse. 75 meters lighthouse. A, B, 75 meters. It is a lighthouse. From the sea level, the angle of depression of two ships are 30 and 45 degrees. 30 and 45 degrees. So this is one ship. This is how much? 30 degrees. So from next another ship, it is here. 30 and 45 degrees. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between two ships. So this is here. It is also making some angle like this. So this one is the 30 degrees. This one is the 30 and 45 degrees. This is 45 degrees. This is also 45 degrees. This one is ship 1 here. Ship 1 at this point. A, B. This one is point C at point D. This is one ship 1, ship 2. Okay, now, so what we have to find? We have to find the distance. Find the distance between the two ships. We have to find the distance between the two ships. It's a very easy question. Means it means what? CD. CD. CD be the distance between the ships. CD is the distance between the ships. Now we have to calculate from triangle ACB. Tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite is AB by adjacent is BC. Tan 30 means 1 by root 3 is equal to AB is 75 by BC is BC. We don't know BC. On doing cross multiplication, BC is equal to 75 into root 3. 75 into root 3. That is the value of BC. So this is equation 1. Now take triangle ADB. Okay, from triangle ADB, we know that tan 45 degrees is equal to opposite is AB by BD. Here again, BD is equal to CD plus BC. CD plus BC. Okay. So here tan 45 means 1 is equal to AB by BD means CD plus BC. CD plus BC. Okay. So value of so 1 is equal to value of AB is 75. 75 by CD. CD we don't know. CD plus BC. BC is 75 root 3. 75 root 3. And doing cross multiplication we get CD plus 75 root 3 is equal to 75. Is equal to 75. Okay. CD is equal to 75 minus 75 root 3. 75 root 3. I think I had done somewhat mistake here. So CD is equal to, if we take 75 common, what will be the answer? So somewhere I have done a mistake here. Okay. Or else it will be like 75 into root 3 minus 1. CD. CD. This is the distance between the ships. Distance between the ships. So CD is the distance between ships. It is the value of 75 into root 3 minus 1. This is the final answer. Means CD. CD means what? Distance between two ships. Like that. That is the answer. Okay, next question. Yes. Answer is 75 into root 3 minus 1 meters. This is the correct one. See, 75 into root 3 minus 1. 75 into root 3 minus 1. Okay. Like that. Okay, next question. Next question, next question. Next question is 13th question, I think. Next question is 13th question. Next question is 13th question. 13th question. So 13th question, it's a very easy question. We have solved it before in the examples. The question next one is the 14th question. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line. In a horizontal line. Okay. At a height of 82 meters. So from the ground, the angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degrees. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degrees. Find the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. Find the distance traveled by the balloon. Okay, no problem. So 14th one you have to try. Okay, try. Okay, do it as a homework. Okay, I will do the 15th question. I will do the 15th question. If you do 14th one as your homework, tomorrow I will explain it. Okay. So 15th question. So tomorrow I will explain the 14th question. So 15th question. What is the 15th question says? It's a very easy question. 14th question is very easy. Okay, you try to solve that one. Now I will explain the 15th one. If you do 14th as your practice, tomorrow I will explain. And so 15th question is the final question of the chapter. From here we are going to finish the chapter trigonometry. We are going to finish the chapter trigonometry. Okay, let's see the 15th question. A straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. A straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. Okay, this is the okay. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car. So here it is the tower. It is the tower. So he is unable to write. So A B be the tower. Okay. The marker is unable to write. So tomorrow I will solve this question, and tomorrow by itself we are going to start a new chapter, and also I will try to explain the 14th question which is given as your homework. Okay, from today it is itself we are going to stop. Tomorrow because of the as my marker is not working properly. So tomorrow we will finish this one also. Okay, as your wish you can do it as your homework also, 15th one and 14th one, or else tomorrow I will solve both the questions. Okay, and also we are going to start a new chapter by tomorrow. Okay, that's it. Okay, goodbye.